Hi Stampers, just coming at you today with a little sneak peek at the upcoming mini catalog. Here's what the cover looks like. Can't show you the inside yet, not until September, but has lots of cool things in there, and I've ordered a few of the items and I'd like to just show you a few of those today. So I'll move the catalog out of the way and we'll start with some of the stamp sets. This stamp set's called Winterly Treetops. We actually were able to order this early, which was kind of fun. So I've been playing with it a little bit. And of course it has some birds in it, which of course, as you know, are some of my favorite creatures are birds. So that's a fun one to play with. Has cool dies to go with it also. Nice frame made with like pine boughs going around it. Here's a couple cards that I made when we were able to order it early. Let me grab them here. Here's one of them. You can see how nice the frame is. And then the birds. We did different ways of coloring them. And here is another one. It's cute. And this one's probably my favorite one. And again, this time we used actually the cutout image of the frame just to do some stenciling. So that was kind of fun too. Okay, on to the next stamp sets. The next one's just a single stamp set. It's called Falling Snow, and this is a rubber one. And so you can just stamp and get a nice background real fast. And this one's called Shepherd's Care. This one is also rubber, and again, will make nice cards for Christmas time. And next we have this one called Snow Wonder. Has lots of cute images, penguin, of course, a snowman, a tree, and a gingerbread house. And you can actually turn it into two different types of snow globes. So that's pretty fun. And of course it has lots of cute dies to go along with it. And of course, all these came today, so I haven't even played with them much at all yet. This one's called Decorative Trees. This one has extra dies here. There's not just one page of dies. There's actually 2 pages of dies. So you can get lots of different types of trees. Put those back in here. And this one is photopolymer, the see-through stamps. Okay, oh, here's an adorable one. Christmas Friends. We have an owl, a mouse, a bear, and a moose with ice skates on, which is pretty hilarious. And again, there's some dies to go along with it to make it even more fun. You can hardly wait to play with the owl. Well, and then the moose, and of course the bear. The mouse is cute too, so should be a fun set to use. The next set's called Frozen Edges. And it says, wishing you a cozy day, snuggle up and hope for snow, and let yourself rest. And it has some dies to go with it. It would be great to make nice cool edges on the sides of our cards. I think this one is only, let's see, there's 6. Yep, we can see all the dies just right there. Pretty fun. The next one is called Peaceful Evergreens. And this, I believe, also has 2 pages of dies. Yep. This one here, we can make some nice snow, and then of course some of the insides of the trees. And that one is rubber also. Let me get these back in the right spots because I don't want them to get mixed up before I label them all. Here's another cute one called Reindeer Fun. May all your days be full of cheer. Merry Christmas. Christmas is better together. And reindeer. And this one's in photopolymer. And I believe there are 2 pages here also with the matching dies. Yep, right here. Looks like it'll cut out the deer and that's baby, and then of course the deer that looks like he's jumping or flying. And of course kind of a cool little frame there too. So that should be pretty fun to play with. And then like a deer head. And that's the stamp sets that I got on my pre-order. There's a lot more in the catalog, but a person can only order so much. It actually doesn't have any Halloween in the catalog, but the Halloween sets this year are online exclusive, so you can see those at the Stampin' Up! Website. Or if you visit mine too, you can find them there. Here's a neat embossing folder. It's called Painted Trees, 3D embossing folder. Might be hard to see, but it's basically 3 trees there. And here it's probably better just to see it on this page right here. So that'll be fun. And here's a plaid one. And here's the paper part of it, so you can see what that might look like. Be nice plaid background for some cards. Then we can go on to some of the paper. Here's some paper that goes with that wintry one that had the snowman and the penguin in it. Here's the front. Here's the flip side, some green snowflakes and white ones. And there's some actual snow globes already made. And then the flip side is more subtle. Here we have snowmen and trees. Flip side, some plaid. Oh, and some cute little penguins. Flip side, some trees. Some holly. Flip side is stripes. Not exactly straight ones. They're actually a little bit wavy, which is nice. So no one will know how crooked your card really got. That would be me. And over here we have some nice little village ones. And then on the back side, some candy canes all over it. See, and that one was called Snowy Scenes. So this next designer series paper I got is actually called A Little Bit Festive 12 by 12, and it's a little bit different. It has this one with pine boughs with some ornaments on the tree and some candy stripes. And then there's only one sheet of that. There's one sheet of this. And the other flip side is plaid or checks. And here's the fun part. And this right here, these punch out, so these could actually be the front of a card. So you could punch them out, do some stamping in some of them if you'd like, or stamp right in the middle, because these actually punch out and make a frame. Put a family photo in there. And then of course the strip down the middle can also be used on some cards. So there's one page that looks like that. Here's another sheet. Trees on one side and some red decorations on the other. And then this sheet here has a bunch of punch outs. Again, they're ready just to pop on a card front, and voila, you have a card already. Lots of frames, again, to do little pictures if you'd like, or to stamp words on the inside. And then there's one more sheet in that package that has the punch outs. This one, a few more little cutesy ones with the teddy bear and the gingerbread man. Just kind of fun if you want to make some quick cards and you don't have a whole lot of time. Just flop them up on some dimensionals and put them on a card and write a sentiment on the inside, and you're ready to go. I was thinking I ordered more designer series paper than this, but I guess I didn't. Here's some fun paper. We've seen this on some of the other catalogs, but it looks like it's been watercolored. So these are for fall. So there's a nice fall scene. On the flip side is just a plain green color. Here's another pretty one. Definitely more of the fall colors, and there's the flip side. Here we have some of these. I want to say Queen Anne's lace, but it might also be just a plant in the carrot family, which I'm allergic to, by the way, but these are pretty. And the flip side is a green. Here's a nice fall walkway through a forest or woods. Flip side, rust colored. Oh, here's a pretty, probably a sunset, perhaps. And the flip side of that, oh, that's not the one. Nope, that's not the one either. Hang on. There's 4 of each kind. Okay, so more of a rusty color. Oh, this one's pretty with the purple flowers. Flip side is purple. Here we have a nice fall tree. Flip side green. Another fall-like scene. Flip side blue. Ooh, some sunflowers. Those are really pretty. Flip side kind of a yellowish green. I know they have Stampin' Up! Colors, but I just can't think of them at the moment. Here we have another pretty fall tree. Flip side of yellow. Another one. It's a flip side, probably the Moody Mauve. And here's the last one. And a nice pretty blue on the back. So those papers make really nice cards, and they make them pretty fast too, and just very quick. Just use the Designer Series paper. When I attended the retreat earlier this month, or at the end of July, we made a few cards using paper similar to that. We didn't use that paper because I didn't have it yet. But here's like a sympathy card, and all I did was we just cut the paper down and then did a little bit of stamping. Put a tag on the front, message on the inside. Made a beautiful sympathy card. This one is a happy birthday one. Again, just cut the paper down and used most all of the paper for this one of each of the 6x6 sheets, and ended up with a nice happy birthday card. And of course that could be turned into sympathy also. Here is another sympathy card. Again, just cutting the DSP and just two things stamped, the words. And we added a little gold butterfly on there. I thought I had one more, but maybe I don't. No, I guess I don't have another one with the DSP. But anyways, that DSP is really nice because you can just use it as your focal point of your card. Okay, let's see what else I found. See, here's a couple ribbons. I ordered more, but I must not have. Here's a pretty cherry cobbler ribbon with a little gold trim on both sides. Probably a little hard to see, a little bit of glare, but that should make some really elegant cards. Here we have some fun ribbon. It's pool party down the middle, and then there's, you can see the little tiny white pom-poms on the edges of the ribbon, or we call them snowballs too, since it'll be winter time. So that should be fun to use. A little red and white baker's twine. Again, good for Christmas time, making little bows on things. See if we can find some more embellishments. Here we have some faux glass dots, nice pretty fall colors. They'll go well with that Designer Series paper that I showed you. Let me grab that here quick. These colors will coordinate pretty well with the different pages on there if you want to use some gems. Then we have some that kind of look like little starlight mints, little embellishments. And last but not least, I have some gold ones, which of course I always like to use for Christmas time. Oh, and then there's these cute little, hopefully I won't spill them all, little tiny snowflakes that'll be fun to just glue randomly. Or if I'm making a shaker card, I could throw a few into the shaker and make it more festive. Let's see. We also have some, see, make sure I get their name right, Reindeer Days Memories and More card pack. And then you'll get these things already printed. And let's see, there's quite a few warm wishes here. There's one thing in there. And there's some little reindeer that make little great backgrounds. Believe in the magic. Enjoy the gifts of the season. A Merry Christmas, winter blessings. They would make cute little cards, or you could actually pop them onto the front of a larger card and do some more decorating around them or whatever you want, and you have some instant cards. Plus they all flip over to something else, which of course will make them fun for scrapbooking also. You can do some journaling on these pages that already have the lines on them to make it a little bit easier. Oh, that's why the two looked alike. There's cute little frames. And it also comes with not just the little ones, and these are like, how big are these? These are like 3 by 4, but they also come with these larger ones. Here's a Merry Christmas with 3 deer on it, and there's a place to journal on the back. And here's 2 deer. And on the back is a little frame with presents. Here's some trees with Very Merry. On the back, some stripes. And on the last page, we have some little stickers, which would make these very easy to turn into cards. And we could put them on a card front, pop up some of these fun stickers on there. I guess there's 2 different kinds of stickers, this sheet and this sheet, so 4 sheets of it. So that'll be pretty fun to play with. To make fast cards if we're in a hurry. Or even if we're not in a hurry and we're just wanting to enjoy the holiday a little bit more and not spend all that time. And these will also help, these ephemera packs. Here's one of the ephemera packs. This one is called Joyful Images. Let's take a look and see what we have in here. These aren't stickers. These you could just glue down or tape down or pop up with dimensionals. But again, you could use them to do cards or scrapbooks. Add some embellishment to your scrapbook pages. Looks like there's 2 of each sheet. And total of 4 different kinds. Oh, he fell out already. But again, they'd make some very cute cards and scrapbook embellishments. And the other ephemera one I got is Joyful Sayings. And you could use these with the pictures, because the last ephemera pack there were all pictures, but here are words we could use. Holly jolly, peace on earth, happy Christmas, love, peace, and joy. Looks like there's 2 of each of these. May all your days be merry and bright. Some of these would actually fit inside some of those frames I showed you earlier with the card pack. So there's 2 different kinds there. Oh, and here's some you just punch out, and they're gold ones. Joy and holidays and merry, happy, season's greetings, and Christmas. There's 2 pages of them. Then the last sheet is this one, Peace on Earth, Noel, 'tis the season, Merry Christmas, peace and joy to you and yours, and wishing you a wonderful Christmas season. Again, all about being fast. And again, they could be used in scrapbooks also to add some interest to your pages. Let's see. I think that's all. Oh, I have one more. Hang on a second. I left it on the other side of the kitchen. Now I have to open it. Hang on. I'm coming back, I think. Maybe? We'll see here. This is the one that goes with the very first stamp set I showed you, that with the birds on it and the frame. Winterly Treetops, I think, or something it was called. But this is really pretty paper. Here's a bunch of birds and some snowflakes on the back. More birds and pine cones, stripes. More birds. Some of these actually cut out with the dies. And some decorations on the back. Here's a cool one with birch trees and a bunch of birds. And some more plants on the back. There's another one that we could cut in half and turn into like 3 different, like a total of 6 cards. You could cut this in half this way and then cut it in thirds here, and you'd have 6 card fronts, and you could add more to it, add a tag of words, whatever it happens to be, and voila, you have 6 cards ready to go. And here's the back, a little more subtle, looks like bird's feet. And we have this page, like maybe pussy willows perhaps, and then kind of more of a birch bark look to the back. So that paper is called Nests of Winter. And we got to order that one early too, the same time as I did the bird set. So I think I've showed you everything that I got today in my pre-order. Like I said, Halloween is actually in the online exclusives. If you haven't checked the online exclusive section lately at the Stampin' Up! Website, do so, because they keep adding more and more. And plus now, since I had that retreat at the end of July, I was just going to show you a few of the cards that I made, or else my friend Tracy made, because she made some for me also. So here's one that she made. with a set from the main catalog. And here we have this one. I made this one, nice Christmas one, Celebrate Peace and Joy. Then using the same set, but different season, I have this one made, Grateful for You. And then this one is a different set. I don't remember their names. Again, they're the online exclusives, but a nice little Christmas card. This one from the same set. And this one is actually from the advertisement on the website. I just copied that. A little bit more putsy because there's lots of little pieces, but it turned out really cute, I think. So that's 6 of those. I'll grab a couple more here. Normally I don't show you all these cards, but this is kind of fun. Here we have a sympathy card. And again, this set is, I believe, in the online exclusives, encircled in nature or something like that. They're just kind of neat. They make little frames and trees. And there's a fun one from the main catalog. Don't remember its name, but I made a few since I do have some grandnephews. Here's another one. I think I have one more here somewhere. Oh, here he is. It's this one here. He's kind of a step card. He goes this way, and then he opens up here and says, "Let's celebrate." And then you just set them up on your counter after you get them. It looks like they're racing, which is pretty fun. And just a few more here. And here's one of my Spotlight on Nature cards. And again, I get most of my ideas from Pinterest. So those of you that do things on Pinterest, thank you so much for sharing. Special thanks to those people who actually put dimensions on there. I don't have to think so much. But even if you don't put dimensions, that's fine with me because it's fun to try to figure them out. Here's another one. That's a pretty one. And here's the last one that I'll show today. Pretty fun. Very fun. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this little sneak peek of things to come. And I hope to see many of you in the near future when I'm able to have a stamp camp. And if I end up ordering anything else or need to pop on when I can actually show more, I'll do that one day. So have a great day. Thanks for watching. Keep stamping. Bye-bye.